I really gotta post this video because this is gonna frustrate the hell out of me. Um, when you're angry and in fear, you're not gonna see what's really going on. You're gonna see the illusion of fear. And you're gonna create more and more of it. You're going to misinterpret what other people say. You know, I'm getting these messages of the world is, going to fall apart. We're going to lose food. We're going to, um, New World Order's doing this, and the police are doing that, and the armies are doing this. And it's like, I've been saying that for 20 years, and nobody wanted to listen to me. All of these things are predictable. You can see where the mind consciousness is. And if you know what people think about, then you know how people behave. And if you know how people behave, you can friggin' predict the future. And while everybody's right now in this level of fear, this level of anger, you can predict the future. And right now, the global consciousness is fearful, frustrated. The flow of food is going to stop. Everything is going to get much worse than the Gulf oil. If you go and talk to some of your ancestors and find out what it really felt like in the Depression, because that last Depression is nothing compared to what's going to happen in our future. If you look in your history and see what happened, with Hitler, how we all kind of thought what Hitler was doing was wrong and there was millions killed and burned in the ovens, that's nothing compared to what's about to happen. And the only reason any of that's going to happen, the, the only way you're going to experience all of those really, really horrible things is because you're angry, because you're in fear, because you're not trusting in self, because you don't know you have other power. You are not aware of yourself and what yourself can do. And if you were aware of that, and your neighbor was aware of that, and all your relatives were aware of that, and y'all can see that, you know what, if you're not fearful, if you're calm, if you feel a strength of power, no, I can do something different than that. I mean, if you wake up to not falling into the trap that makes all of that really bad reality happen, then it can't happen. It's like there's so many little suggestions in our world that says it can be either this or it can be that. The Mayan calendar, and which there's so many other different calendars out there that are suggesting 2012 is going to be a time where it's the end of times. Something big is going to happen in 2012. Now, that has been suggested that our world is going to destroy and, be really, really horrible, evil, will self-destruct. Yes, it has the potential to do all of that. This Gulf oil is nothing. Nothing. There's going to be more shit than that. Because we haven't gained our power yet. We haven't woken up yet. A lot of people from 9/11 woke up, but it wasn't enough people. And there were more people saying, oh, you're just conspiracy theorists, you're just full of shit and fear mongering and stuff like that. And yeah, while you are trying to give these warnings of, hey, something's wrong here, it instills fear. And that fear only created more bad shit. That's why we now have the oil field, because everybody that was saying conspiracy theories and everything's wrong, what that actually did is got everybody full of fear. That's where they want to have you, is like a deer in headlights, where you're in shock and you don't know what to do, you don't know what direction to do, and then the next reaction is you're angry, you got to fight back. And those steps will create more bad shit happening. They're going to try and stop food from flowing. And I mean, the only way food will stop flowing is if you stop working. You know, stop working at the jobs that are creating this bullshit from happening. Stop working for these wealthy people and making them wealthy. Stop working for the police department who are only using you to take people to their deaths. Stop working for government just because government is the only one hiring now. And, you know, like if you don't answer government phones, if you don't file government papers, then nothing government that's controlling you can have any power. But now's the time to start, okay, what do I love doing? And they say you'll never work another day in your life if you love doing what you love doing. So now's the time to start, okay, what is it I love doing? And do it for free. And then that keeps things flowing. There are farmers that love farming. There are people that have a lot of land. You know, just give your land up to some farmers so he can farm your food. There's other laborers that love working with plants that will work your farms. You know, like there's people that love transportation. There's lots and lots of technology of free energy. We don't even need this friggin' oil. We just need these people that do have this free energy machine to be able to have the resources to make that happen. We have lots of mechanics that are mechanically inclined that can use that technology and transform our current cars into this new technology. But they need access to different particles to be able to put everything together. So, I mean, if you have iron, give away your iron to somebody that could use it so that they can build these things. Give away stuff of yourself so that somebody else can do something with it and give something back to you, and then things still flow. You know, you're only flowing because of money. And the Illuminati and the controllers and the government, they are only making things flow because of money. But it doesn't have to be. We can make it flow because we love what we're doing. We can make things flow because we love our neighbor. We can make things flow because we just love life. You know, so that is more my message is don't be a deer in headlights. Don't be really, really pissed off that the world is unfair and something's really wrong. Yes, the world is really unfair. You know, yeah, we get it. It's now time to move on. And what is it you want to create? You know, because we as a globe need to come together as one big family. There are more of us than there are of them. And we can create a different reality than what these few want to control us to be. So you got to kind of wake up. There's a lot of heavy programming. They've been controlling the media. Every commercial, every product that has been sold to you has been using mind brainwashing techniques to brainwash you to think the way they want you to think. That same technology can brainwash you into knowing your own power and creating your own life that you want to create. Just made a video that warns you this is heavy programming, and it'll program you to create the life you want to create. And if you want to gain more power and reprogram your brain, watch that video every day and every night. And if you want even your enemies, if you want your neighbors, if you want anybody else to know this shit so that we get this family, global family happening, then give it high ratings and share it as much as possible. Let everybody know to watch this every day, because then we will be reprogramming our own brains so that we're helping each other out. Just a thought. But you can predict the future. Either 2012, within 2 years, we either will wake up and create our heaven, create an experience that you'll love life. It'll be the new awakening. You know, is there no time? The end of time? When you're having fun. You never notice time when you're having fun. So 2012 is suggesting that's the time we're going to have some fun. Or if we don't get that, and we're stuck in fear, it will be our destruction. So it's like, I can't predict which way it's going to go. Right now, everybody's in fear, so it's our destruction that we're going to create. We have to have enough destruction going on until we kind of wake up to doing something different. And Yeah, love is the only way, but love with action. And you got to love your life. Peace out.